Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. In today's video, I want to talk about a series of quests that are maybe not as obvious or not as easy to complete, and that is the one that I think we start over here in the Crimson Iris port. So those series of events have a little bit to do with what we have in the camp. If we move over here to the far end side where we have our collection album, then if you go to South Adentia, you see that one of them is this one over here, Sugar Red Sweets. Okay, this one starts, I think the first interaction is with one of the children around this area, and the first thing that you might be able to complete is what does the red sweets, which makes people forget their worries, really bring to the Bay Reach. So this is something that you just have by clicking those the purple dots, so to call them, and you should be able to complete one of the easier ones. But then you have some other ones that, you know, if you just travel around and click stuff, they're not as obvious. So I'm gonna go through these with you and try and complete them so that you can finish yourself, and obviously finish these and grab yourself the rewards from there, then the rewards from here and all of that. So one of the first things that I know that you need to do and possibly have not done, let me double check, is if you go to your backpack and then you go to the consumables, or is it the quest items? Let me see. I think it's the consumables. You have the red sweets. Okay, if you use them, okay, then you have something like this happening. Okay, there's like a little bit of a story. Move myself to the side where you basically interact and you get the same feeling that everybody else has because of these red sweets. And it's like, you know, there's some interactions, and it says, you know, yet another person desires to escape the fog. It's kind of like, you know, the red sweets are kind of, as I guess, a drug in this world. So you do some interactions, and then, you know, you let the whole story go through. I'm not going to start reading this. You guys can do this. You can go and read it yourself if you want to see. Some of these stories are pretty interesting, so definitely worth checking them out. Even though they are not part of the main story, even the side stories are pretty fun. So after you finish all of this, you see like, okay, what happened? You basically got, and like, okay, absolutely nothing happened. However, if I'm not mistaken, this one opens another part of the story. But if you go back over here, always try to check and see what it says, and maybe this one could make some sense of like, what do you have to do? It says here, if you should have that thing on you, should be careful. There are many people coveting it at Bay Reach. So again, this is one of the things that I honestly, it happened to me like by accident while I was playing the closed beta, but you kind of have to walk. Let me show you again. So I'm at the Crimson Iris port. So if you walk around this side, there should be somebody that's like, you know, going to attack you. So let's just go and do that slowly and see how this one actually goes. Unless they changed it, you know, unless they changed it since the last time I did it, it should be somewhere around here. Somebody should attack you. Boom. As you see, we stopped, and pale-faced man. So we have this person over here. You get on the no, you don't want to give him the red sweets. This is the first part, and he attacks you. So you're gonna have this fight that you have to do against this man, which I guess they are kind of trying to portray him as, you know, it's somebody that's an addict and really wants those red sweets to you know, continue his addiction, I suppose. It's a really weird one, but you know, it's part of that story. Okay, you finish this one, new entry collected, which means now if you go back to the map, this should be one of them. As you see, we have a red dot, or I guess orange dot. We completed another one. This is what you had to do. Nowhere does it actually tell you where you have to do, so at least I showed you. You have to walk alongside that part, and that's how you complete this part. Now it says over here, in the most popular house in Lano, beautiful woman is worried about something. Okay, so what do we have to do? Well, let's go and see where Lano is. I think it's let me see, one of these houses, Lano. Okay, so let's travel over there and let's go to Lano and see if we can find the solution to this one. But most of it's pretty straightforward if you just follow along with what it says over there. However, the part that I showed you earlier with the man that attacked you is not as obvious. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is actually in the brothel. Okay, you come and talk to Dolores, then you do the whole discussion with her, you'll help her out. And let's see what did that one say. So let's see. Okay, do we get any purple dots on the map? No. So I guess if you don't see it, because again, this one's not as obvious. It doesn't show you like, okay, do this. do this to like do it. You know, go over there, you have a purple Lano. You kind of have to remember it, or just make sure you read all of the stuff. But this one, see, she asks for some of these. You give her the sweets, then she obviously eats them, and you know, it's a little bit of a funky one-y. Then the extra interest, it's you know, there's some interesting stuff happening. You basically have some fun, I guess. That's all I can say. You know, you have some fun with this, and this should be the other part of it done. Boom, another entry collected after doing your side story here in Lano. If we go again to the camp, you see we have another entry. So this is the other part, and now the last one is going to be, there is a little boy outside of Crimson Iris Port who is looking for help. Okay, so let's go over there and let's go to the Crimson Iris Port and complete that one. Like I said, some of these are like pretty intuitive, just need to read what it asks you to do and you should be just fine. So if we go over here, let's see, let's first go Crimson Iris Port. Let's try and find a boy that needs some help. So nobody over here. Let's see, maybe we have this one, maybe we have Bobby. What are you talking about? You talk with him about the sweets. And let's see which one is it. So I think I'm gonna just try and find exactly which one it is, so that I don't just stay here for like a long time and maybe we don't find it. Let's go in the port over here and see. Nothing in the port. We talk with this person at the port. So yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I need to find the last one, because I think this entry, again, some are really intuitive, but other ones are a bit tricky. Okay, so let me just find exactly the right spot for the last, you know, the last thing that we need to do to complete this story, and then I'm gonna come back and show you exactly. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I think I have found it. So if you just go outside of Crimson Iris Port, go towards the left again, like where we went to interact with this bandit over there, you find over here Nico. Give him the red sweets. And now this should be the end of this story. Let's see. Okay, he runs away. We cannot complete that, yes, up until he's completely gone, and boom, that should be the end of it. So I know that it's sometimes, like I said, it can be tricky, it's not as intuitive. However, these are the spots, and that's how you manage to complete this one and get yourself closer to the other rewards. More warm arrow, you get more forging stuff. So this was the whole story of the sugar red sweets. I know it's a bit of a weird one, but I found it pretty interesting. You know, they're always trying to get some different stories, some different interactions to do in here, and basically it's all reliant on exploring the map, you know, because they have a beautiful map. So exploration in this map is really important. So yeah, that was it. So again, the first one you should complete pretty easily. Second one, you have to go from Crimson Iris Port, walk around this side. Third, you see over here in this spot, it should be a boy. But keep in mind, if you do not have the red sweets yourself, okay, you just go into town and there should be some people that sell it, or you might even be able to craft them yourself. But normally, either in the tavern or in the market, there should be people that sell that. Let's see again, can we get it from the merchant, trade? Let's see where the red sweets are. Come on, where's the red sweets? Where are the red sweets? I remember that I bought them from this merchant over here. If not, maybe it's in the tavern, because, you know, it's supposed to be a little bit of a shadier one. So let's go into the tavern. Maybe because I completed a quest, I don't have it anymore, but I'm quite sure. Let's see, drunkard, nope, nothing over here. Man in gray thingy, nope. Shape, where is it? Come on, where is it? Okay, it seems like I cannot find it anymore, but like I said, one of these merchants, I think it was the one from the market, but maybe because I already bought them all or the story is complete, I do not have them anymore. So you just need to have one or two of those on yourself. One that you would just select to use, I guess, to interact as part of the story. One to give to Nico, then you're gonna need two to give over here to Lano, and that should be the end of the red sweets story. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. If there's any other parts in the story where you get stuck, you're not sure how to complete them, just let me know, and hopefully if I didn't finish it already, I can make a video on it and help you guys finish it. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.